Hi YouTube. Today I'm going after some mountain whitetails and maybe some Roosevelt elk for my new YouTube lodge. And today I got my camo pulser loaded up with some tracers, and I also have some other compound arrows, and I also have my carbon recurve with me and my 10mm pistol. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a couple shots here to get sighted, and so I think we're about 20 yards on this one. So haven't shot this bow in a while, so I am kind of off. Last time I shot it was yesterday while making the wild boar video, and you can see I missed a little high, and I think that thing out there is 80 yards, and I was kind of upset that I missed a 90-yard shot on that road deer, but I might be able to make it up today. So let me catch my breath. And okay, so I do drop a ton. So yesterday I aimed about right there with the road deer, and I missed. So alright, so I know about where to aim now. So okay, I hit spine. So let's get on there, and after I get my first mail call, I will get y'all back on here. And also, I'm not going after shooting any females unless they're rare. So I will see you when we get to the first mail call. And while I'm waiting here to get a mail call or find a mail track, what I call a mounter for whitetail is a probably 75 plus, because I've killed two 184s, and this looks like a mail track, and I will track it. But in a mounter elk, well, I think it's a mounter elk, is a 350 plus and maybe 345, and what I think is a mounter coyote is a 155 plus. And I just got a buck grunt, and that is a different buck. So let's get it and then mark this one. Well, here's my first buck, but I also have a buck that called back there. So this is the first one that called, and he's probably gonna stop at about 25. So I'm gonna take him out with the pulser as soon as he stops. And there was the other buck. So I dropped him, and that buck is on the move now. So let's see what this one scores. I think he's probably gonna score about 100, and then we're gonna start to get on the other buck, and that buck was the buck track that was up here. And this buck scores 60. He's smaller than what I thought. And we're gonna get over here and start to track this one. Well, we've got close to this buck, and he is right on top of this little hill. I can't see him, but he is right across here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait here and call. I think he might be a big one because he ain't coming straight into the call, but I will have to find out. So let's wait. And this looks like a nice buck. Yep, that looks like a very nice buck. So I'm probably gonna use my recurve bone. But I don't know if he's, yeah, he's worth the tracer, I think, maybe. So let's get him in closer, and let's see. Well, here he is, and I was checking him out, and he has a lot of trash on him, so I'm gonna stand up without no tracers and send the arrow at him. So he's at about 20, and he is down, and that looks like a perfect shot almost. So let's check him out, and that was a lung and heart, and he is not quite a mounter, but he would have been if he did not have all this trash on him. So let's try to get a pretty cool trophy shot. Well, I said I was not going to take any females, but there is a doe in my way. I don't want to spook her off just in case there's a buck, so I'm going to take her out with the pulser. And I think she's right over this hill. Yep, she is right over this hill. And there she is at about 50 meters. So nothing else around. And 50 meters is about right there. And I drilled her. She dropped right on the spot, so well, this should have been a perfect placement shot because all my shots have been heart and double lungs. Well, not double lungs, but at least one lung. And this looks like a lung shot, so pretty fat female. So, yep, let's get on the go for males. Well, we just had a male coyote call on the other side of this, so we're going to try to call it in. So, let's wait. Well, it actually looks like it's a pack of coyotes because there's a coyote here, a coyote stuck over here, a coyote down here, and a coyote up here. So I cannot tell if there's any males. I heard a male call, but and he is a nice male. And pretty sure, nope, there's. Well, now they all are gone, but he was a nice one. I think he was the only male that came in out of that group. I think the other ones were females, but let's see what he scores. He's a nice one. Wow. Wow. He scores 58. He is a mounter. I think my biggest one I've ever killed so far is a 55. And I didn't. And he is a 58. Wow. Yes. And yes. So, now we do have a mounter for our first YouTube lodge. And that is a 58 scoring coyote. Well, let's try to see if we can get anything else, but that was just amazing. Wow. I'm surprised. But let's try to see if we can get our mounter booked then. Well, I think we just got on some heavy Roosevelt elk tracks. I think that's pretty heavy. I don't hunt them much, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty heavy for an elk. And there was another one, like 440 to 500, or 440 to 480, something like that. And it said they're like 28 to 30 minutes away. So let's try to track them down and find them. Well, I think I'm getting pretty close now. So I'm going to give out a call. And I think the thing said 2 to 27 minutes away. But they're probably about 15 minutes away. So they should not be far. Well, he just gave us a call. So, and he is down there, so let's try to call him in. And from what I see, there's two, and that back one looks like a good one. Yep, he looks like a really good one. So I'm probably gonna load some, probably take this and load some tracers up in it. And he could be our second mounter. Yeah, he looks real good. He looks like a 345, 350. But I think yep, so we're gonna take him with the tracer and the carbon recurve. So let's get him up here, and I'll see you then. Well, I just found out I think there might be another elk. Because, or no, they said that one's the one with the heavyweight, but I don't know how that's a heavyweight, but all I know is this thing's in about 20 yards, and let's see, and I just crushed him. And let's try to take this small one with the 10 mil. And I think I hit it once. Alright. I'm pretty sure I hit him once. So let's see what this thing scores. Yeah, he looks pretty nice. So he scores 313. I thought he's going to be bigger than that, but for right now, I pretty much just wasted a tracer. But that's fine, because we do have ourselves a nice Roosevelt elk. Not a monster, but he is a nice one. So there we go. It looks nice. And let's go find out if we hit this other one. Well, looky here. Body blood. And I think I might have shot him twice, because this is about 4 sets right here of blood. So it's probably a liver shot. If this is 5, then this is most definitely a liver shot. Well, that's fleeing track. Well, not fleeing, but roaming tracks. And this is tracks. And I cannot find his next track of going out. But when I find it, I'll tell you. And this could be it. And no, it's not. But hopefully we'll find him soon. Well, I just decided not to track him because I don't think he's going to die soon, and I don't have that much time since it is a school night. So let's just try to get a buck. And right here is a buck. Not a big one, but it is a buck. So I'm not going to track it because I don't have time for that, but let's try to get a grunt or another bull call, or maybe a coyote. Well, I do have more tracks to this buck at 1 to 13 minutes away, so let's start to walk and call. Well, I spooked the buck, but he was like probably like 30 scoring. Not literally. Probably like the size of the 59 scoring one I shot the first. So let's try to find me something else, but this video is not going to be much longer. Maybe one more male and it'll be over. So let's try to find one. Well, I think I'm going to end the video right now, but I will mount that one whitetail buck I did kill, the 158 I think. The reason I'm going to mount it is because if it did not have all the stickers and all that on it, it probably would have been a 160 to 165 scoring buck, and that would have been a mounter for me. So I'm probably going to end up mounting it, and it will be in my lodge, as I will show at the end of this video. And that'll be 2 mounters this video, so that'll be good. And this will